I don't think he did. No,
Uh, yeah, I should just pop into Vorpal real quick to let him know.
I don't think you took damage for the second clone. Okay, I closed the Steam Server back up. So
Look, if people forget about pings with Dusa, people will forget about damage on Wukong close.
yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I pride myself on the fact that I have yet to miss a Dusa ping this tournament. I also have not played Dusa this tournament, so
Well, think we can get right.
mhm. I would say my opponents have forgotten Dusa pings, and I've never reminded them. But
I don't have it in me.
yeah, in the game I played, I was Tesla versus Dusa. I should have ended on three less health than I was at, but these
Yep,
things happen sometimes.
that's right. Okay, restarted the stream, so now it definitely.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so we
Perfect.
see a Jill blocking, or yeah, blocking, I think, but then insightful deduction,
Yep.
and honestly, kinda crap pulls.
Yeah, not great. I guess I don't know. I probably want to see the Wiley
I
put at the
think a lot
bottom.
of fly.
Yeah, or Slide. No, Slide makes sense. Although, if you have low defenses, you can maybe do like a caught red-handed because boost values are pretty high.
See, I'm just thinking like you want to put the Wily on top if you got a battle of wits right now.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Wiley's just like,
Actually, wait, no. He's attacking with Sly. He's gonna jump back. Never mind.
oh yeah, yep, yep, totally. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I think that works. I think Wiley's probably a good pick there.
yeah. Wily's just the best card in that bunch. You don't
Yeah,
really care about Tortoise form.
yeah, Tortoise form, especially in this matchup where it's such a high printed value, so you're probably going to get Hypno Ray and then you get to boost. That's
Yeah.
not going to be a problem in the slightest. Ugh,
Interesting
how much
position
Hypno?
choice from Wukong right now. Kind of forcing Jill and Daisy up into that top right corner of the map.
Yep. Yeah, it's a nice little like not quite pin, but just little like corrals. Pretty good.
Honestly, what do you think of Point Pleasant? Because I've played on this map a bunch since Tales to Amaze comes out, and I think it's really interesting.
I
What
think it's a
about
good
you?
map. I like it. I think it's solid.
Yeah,
The other
I
one,
think it does
not a fan of,
move
but this
the
one's good.
center better than Sanctum.
Yeah, it's actually really small.
All right, that's an attack from Jill onto Wukong. We saw the Sly Monkey get put on top, so it's probably not a battle of wits. Might be
Nope.
a red-handed though.
Yeah, red-handed would be pretty scary here. Um, and he can't feint, so that is a guaranteed 2 for 1 at least.
Yeah. So one thing that I like doing with and against Jill on Vorpal, okay, we see a Wily come out. Just a
Okay.
laser pen. That's going to be a
Ooh, I
good
like
amount
the
of
laser pen.
damage.
Yeah, that's good. I think that makes sense because you want to save the caught red-handed for a clone, right? Where you don't care about damage.
Or if you can call out a Jingu Bong,
Yep. Yep. That's also true.
that's three damage onto Wukong.
That
That's
is.
three less clones.
Yep. That's huge. That is huge.
Fantastic trade for Jill there.
Yep. Really good. Yeah, I really like the laser pen into like for Hypnoray. I think laser pen's a little bit underrated in Jill's deck.
I think it's just that Jill has so many good cards.
Yep, for sure. Jill is like all good cards.
All right. Now, hear me out. You move in and you pin Daisy, and then you just throw everything at her.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Because like yeah, I mean if once Daisy dies, you just run away and you're fine, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And
And
Jill
Jill,
has not played a Jill card yet, so you really don't want to put pressure on Jill and give her that opportunity, I think.
yep. The only thing is like it's kind of hard to like keep it pinned because then you just jetpack out.
True, but if you have something like an infinite strikes, then it doesn't matter if Jill jetpacks because she'll still
Yep,
be adjacent to one of the clones.
very true.
And honestly, I think you're happy if you saw a jetpack. But we're just going to see a single clone in Daisy. Every fiber of my being is saying a Jingabong right now.
I'm thinking it's a taunting laughter.
Laughter would also be really good. Either way, you have to block because if you guess wrong and Daisy dies, good
Yep,
game.
I don't hate that though.
That also works.
Ooh,
Laser
really,
Pen
that's
is
really
a
good.
fantastic block for Daisy this matchup. However, we already see two laser pens gone, which is massive for Wukong.
Yep, yep, and it's not super indicative of an incredible hand from Jill here.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if it's a few schemes in hand, no Jill cards.
And yeah, zero. The way Wukong wins this, you're right. You want to kill Daisy ASAP, which pretty standard anti-Jill stuff, and then just wall Jill out, force her to boost. She's going to run in. She's going to waste so many resources on the wall. You can probably get a win at that way because Jill doesn't isn't great at keeping her hand up under
No,
constant pressure. But
definitely
the
not.
problem is you got to kill Daisy.
Yeah, that's not the easiest thing to do. Um, if your character with like a lot of effect damage, you can sometimes do it, but that's not really Wukong. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll see. I like this positioning overall from Jill, making sure
Yeah, Jill
that
is not stressed at the moment.
yeah, just making sure that he can't attack Daisy. Um, ooh, early Phoenix form though.
That's
That's what he
fantastic.
needed to to make this a much better situation. Especially because now he has to think about the approach, which is awkward.
Yeah, and honestly, just the pass to force the initiative onto Jill
Yep,
because she
exactly.
doesn't have any passes right now. So
Oh yeah, yeah. So she kind of has to go in here, which means she tries to boost, which is pretty unfortunate.
yeah, that is
And
how you beat Jill in like 90% of matchups.
yep,
All of her cards are so good and honestly, frankly, just overtuned that whenever she has to lose one of them, it
yeah.
really sucks.
To be fair, and I truly believe this. She is a move two character, a move two melee
Yes,
character, which like you need to have
move
pretty
to melee
overtuned
has
cards
to
at
be
that point.
broken.
Yeah, they just have
Not
to
broken,
be.
but
Otherwise,
they
no,
have to be good to
unless they're
be
like
real.
not really move two like Houdini, or not really melee like um what's her name? Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
But like if you're an
Or we
actual
see
move two
the
melee
battle
character,
went top decked, which to me definitely says, "Hey, this is my first shield card."
yep, I can definitely gives off that impression. Yeah. Although to be fair, you definitely rather um the probably the other both the other ones right now over that
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because you're not gonna
A
get Wukong
utility
anyway.
belt here would be really nice. Attack with it,
Good
potentially
point.
kill the clone, and then step back so Wukong can't spawn a clone and double attack.
You're like, ooh, I was expecting a tortoise form there, but that's a pretty good block as well. Because he's gonna put in.
Uh, I don't think it is actually. I think you want all of those for the Oxes.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Is that you can force her to approach again, most likely.
Sure, but that's 2 out of 3 Jill cards in the discard now.
Yeah, but she still has to like. I mean, unless she wants to maneuver boost with one and then play it right, which you can do. But that's still some value in the long term. And I don't know. I like that play. I think it's pretty decent. I can see your argument though. Might better save it for Ox. It
I
looks
don't
like
think
pretty high
so.
boost values, so I also don't know how good Ox even is. But at least
But
double
it's
your
still a
attack
two
with.
for one.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Fair.
So we also saw Jill choose the healing instead of the movement option here, which yeah,
Ooh, that's
now
really
she
good.
can Exactly. She gets attacked now.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's really good.
Oh, that's really frustrating.
That's tough. Yeah, that's
Uh-huh. We all know what's going on the bottom.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If the scheme isn't going on the bottom here, I'm yeah. There we go. Okay, I was worried there for a minute, but yeah, no, that's tough. That's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
tough.
it's never not the Daisy scheme.
Yep,
The only reason you don't bury a Daisy scheme is if Jill has like one defense.
yep. Yeah, if Jill had no defenses, which obviously wasn't gonna happen, or Daisy was dead. Those are the only situations where you don't.
Yeah.
But I think that's swelling the game pretty far in Wukong's favor at this point. Um, 'Cause he's already got the Phoenix form, got a ton of
Okay,
passes,
I'm
and
not going to make any calls on who has it yet, but that's definitely a huge win for Wukong.
yep.
And
I just think that
that's just mean.
yeah,
Come on, man.
because at this
Okay.
point, like he should still be able to play Phoenix form another two times. Um, and Jill now only has three passes most likely, so that's gonna be tough. Definitely not out of it, but it's definitely tough.
Yeah. Although I will say, Jill has a red-handed in hand right
Yep, I
now.
was gonna say I think a red-handed would go crazy.
Depending on how ballsy she's feeling,
Go.
if she can call out that Jin Gubang with a red-handed, ooh,
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 yeah, that's true. I could also see going for no, because you don't really. I say maybe attack with jetpack, but you're at full health, so you don't want to use
yeah.
Sonic, and you don't want to waste that without.
I definitely don't think you attack with jetpack right now.
Probably like red-handed, I'm guessing, or whatever she just drew would make sense, right?
Yeah, just knock two cards out of Wukong's hand and then back off.
Yeah, I think that works. Okay, but then you kind of the downside they're even further pushing initiative on yourself, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. All
Not a lot you can do with that. Ooh,
right, let's
ooh,
throw.
that's pretty
Yep.
good.
All right, all right. What are we saying?
Okay,
All right, so this is a three.
so I mean we
Do
know
you boost with the Ace Fighter?
I would, yeah, I think so because you have other Daisy blocks in hand, other side of the map. I think you want that extra discard and you want that clone
All
dead.
right, all right, all right. That's the
Yep,
play. I
yep.
love it.
I love it. I think that's great.
Uh huh. That's beautiful. Look at that. And what
This
is
is
Implausible losing?
for
I
Jill
think you
Wukong. This
call
has been a pretty
anything
exciting game.
blue.
I think.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like I mean, if you have the other tortoise, that's a pretty free discard. Other than that, I'm not really sure what you go for here.
Honestly, I think I said if it's blue, I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh. Ooh.
ooh,
That
oh,
says
that's
he's got a
pain.
good hand to me
That's pain.
because that's a good card. Yeah, that's
Haunting Laughter is not the strongest card in Wukong's deck. Not even close. But
no.
for some reason, it's the card that I get most annoyed to see.
Oh, it's such an irritating because there's just like nothing you can do about it. It's like nothing feels good. It's always irritating,
Yep.
which is very thematic to be fair.
It's like, and sometimes it's like, oh yeah, if it's Haunting Laughter, I'm not gonna block and give him the 2-for-1. I'll just take it. And then it's like, wait,
Yeah, but I
I
took
just
three.
took
Yeah,
three
exactly. It's
damage.
like that's not good. It's just like oh,
Sometimes I feel smart, and then I don't
and
anymore.
it's like I guess you can feint it, but then you're not fainting it. Like, it's just like awkward. It's an awkward card to play around with.
Oh, oh, this character is so annoying sometimes.
It really is. He's annoying no matter how he plays. He's either running away and being annoying or running at you and being annoying.
Yeah. So that's why, like the She-Hulk matchup, I have no pity for Wukong.
Yeah,
He deserves it.
that's that's fair.
That matchup is so funny because as She-Hulk, you just kind of take hits for the first like quarter of the game.
I mean, yeah, why not?
So you have 24 health. You're
Yep,
fine.
yep,
I'm you take hits until an ox comes out, and then you start blocking basically.
yep, definitely.
That's just how I play against Wukong in general. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Daredevil Wukong. Now that's a matchup.
Oh god, oh god. See, last time I played that, every single knee hit a feint.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it was four knees, four feints. It's like, okay.
brutal. Yeah, that.
But we were on Baskerville, so
Oh yeah,
it yeah, it evened out because adversity, LMAO.
yeah. I mean, Daredevil just has everything. Like Wukong definitely win, but Daredevil just has like everything you would want against Wukong.
Yep. My favorite was uh, blocking against like an ox with a boxer, and then boosting that with Man Without Fear, so I only take one damage and I
Yep,
still kill him.
yep. That's. Um, yeah, it's just that's brutal. I think it's interesting he's going in with Daisy here.
I mean, okay, it's Jill attacking. I was gonna say, if it's Daisy, do you just like throw the sisters or
Yeah, I
something?
was thinking, but I'm curious why. Maybe he's just relying on killing the clone, and then this is a better spot for Daisy because there's not another one super close.
Okay, here's the ultra like big brain play. Jill knows that Wukong has a golden chainmail in hand.
Mm. Yep.
Have Daisy right there. You're gonna want Wukong. Wukong's gonna want to keep it alive. Yep, this is a laser pen. It's not a laser pen.
Oh,
Okay.
oh yeah,
I
laser
thought I
pen would
was
have felt
thinking
so
like
good.
5 steps ahead for a second.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough. This is where we hit
Wait,
the
and
Wukong boost
Hypno-Ray.
4.
Hypno-Ray goes off. I
Yep,
don't think the players
does.
realize.
Um,
Just a reminder, Hypno-Ray would go off.
but yeah, as
Come
long as
on,
it doesn't hit a
come on.
boost 3, it should be okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Uh,
So the question: do you go for the draw or do you go for the move one? I feel like you got to go draw, right?
yeah, I don't think you move because
Then you still have.
no, I don't think you go for the move because Jill's not the one getting attacked. Daisy is.
Exactly. Yeah. I wonder.
It's like this is always Ginkgo.
I wonder what's with that positioning. And also, like, if you draw, you have such a big hand advantage. It's hard for Wukong to like be too scary.
Yeah, he can't do Wukong things to you.
Yep. But seeing the last Wily fighting there is pretty good. I think because 3 is a pretty important value against Jill. I would say.
Yes.
Um.
And any auto damage is the bane of Daisy.
Yep. So I think
Like,
that's just really good. Yeah. Like,
stasis into taunting.
ugh. That's so. I mean, you can't just take it, right?
No, because that's half of Daisy's health. Interesting that we don't see the jetpack come out.
Yeah. Yeah. Might have been anticipating something like this. Didn't want to waste it.
What is he ditching? What's he ditching?
Ooh,
Oh no!
this is tough. Bad.
Oh god. But this is how Wukong wins the matchup. He forces so many 2-for-1s onto Jill.
Yep.
And if Jill doesn't have Jill or like Jill cards to lose,
Yep.
losing those Annies hurt.
That's rough. I'm I almost wonder if you forgot about the golden chainmail in hand.
I think so.
That's possible. Yeah, I would have liked the
And yeah,
draw there for sure.
come on, come on. I think you throw an ox now.
Ooh,
My gut says
yeah.
Ox.
Yeah, it's got to be the ox. Oh,
It's like this would be the perfect Jingu bomb, which is why it's an Ox.
yep, exactly. Oh, I feel like he's gonna take it, and I feel like it's gonna be the
Oh,
ox.
oh, if he takes it, and it's the cow, this game's done. Oh, come on.
It's tough because if it is the Jingo, like you have to imagine what his hand looks like right now. If it is the Jingo Bang, like what?
Yeah, and yeah, I really think blocking with the stasis instead of jetpack. Okay, okay. Oh,
Oh,
it's the Jingu bomb!
that's so brutal.
Oh
Holy,
God. I really think you had to block with the jetpack first action.
yo, I think that's true. Get away.
That
That was tough. That was a tough
don't want to
swing.
call the game yet, but if Wukong wins the game, it's because of this turn.
Yep. I mean,
That
it's because of a few things, right? That turn and the bearing of scheme and the
yes, but also just look at the resources he took out of Jill's hand. He
oh
took
yeah, he
out
took out
two jetpacks and a cloth in
yo
one turn.
and stasis, which is missed. But ooh,
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
I don't think that matters though.
Well, it's you're getting at least some value from Daisy now, right? So you're not as like horribly behind in fatigue at least. And I think that definitely is important
I mean,
because if
okay.
you keep attacking as a pass, you might be able to outlast them.
Jill is stupid ahead on deck right now. I don't know if you've realized.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's yeah, 16 to 19.
I feel like Jill's good at
18.
like kind of throwing that kind of deck lead away though sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, she totally has Panther syndrome.
Yep. Um, really, Winter Soldier syndrome, dude. That guy
Oh, no, you're so right. I remember the other day someone was like, "Wait, how do you get to exhaustion as Winter Soldier?" And I'm just thinking, it's like,
easily.
honestly, it's not that hard.
It's yeah, no, I've exhausted Winter Soldier many times.
The first ever, well, not first ever, but like after the initial, hey, look, I opened the box. Let's play these characters.
Yep.
Play of King and Country. My first Widow Winter Soldier game ended because Winter Soldier ran out of boost threes, so he
Yep.
couldn't reach Widow, and he had to take 2 exhaustion damage, which was just enough for Widow to execute with her last scheme. It was such
Yeah.
a good game.
That happens like a lot with Winter Soldier. Actually, it's like
Yeah,
weird.
it's like he has to keep drawing from reflex memories. He has to draw from manipulation. He has to maneuver a lot because he's
Yep.
constantly getting pressured. Sometimes you just don't find your reprograms.
Yeah. It just doesn't. And like even when you do like there are games where I get like 5 reprograms off and it's still behind in that whole
Oh,
game. Oh, that's tough. At least Daisy isn't quite dead yet. And honestly, at this point, do you even care if Daisy dies? Because you're not living to the last card of your deck, right?
deck got shuffled.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Oh, that is
Yeah,
very true. That is very true. That's interesting. The good news
but
is,
you'd have to get Jill cards in the discard first. That's always the problem.
how many? Rough. That's rough.
Okay, this is a red-handed.
Ooh,
Red-handed
ooh,
so
red-handed
hard.
would be fantastic here. Um, what's best case scenario? Take it. Clone takes it. And it's like 2 ox forms or something. Ox form and transformations.
Oh yeah, if it's Ox and 72, you are winning.
That's fantastic. Oh, it's
Oh,
only
it's
two.
72. Oh man, I wanted that red-handed so bad.
Yep. Could be worse though. Could be worse. Ooh. Well,
Oh,
that clone's very
oh my
dead.
god. Screw that guy in particular.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That's it. Good news. Wukong can't really like attack
Yeah,
this turn or anything. Oh, that's pretty annoying though.
it is, but
But
It's not a cow.
yep, yep, that's something. Ooh, this is a close game for sure.
Yeah. This is
Um,
super interesting.
also, no, yeah, yeah, take one probably, unless he's no, but I don't think. But yeah, I feel like Jill looking a lot better now that she got that one level system, but still,
Wukong can't put the clone there.
yep, yep. Wukong
Guys,
can't place the clone there. Those bases aren't adjacent.
yep.
Yeah, really, pretty
Yeah,
pretty
it's
tight game.
14 to 17, except Wukong has two more passes.
Yep. The good thing
And
about Wukong though, right? Since he does have four bodies basically, it is pretty
yeah,
easy to attack him as a pass. So
yep.
not it's not over for Jill, I don't think by any means.
No, the biggest problem is that you have two Jingu Bongs and two Oxes left.
Yep. And I think
The good news is that
oh,
there's
yep.
only three
Yep.
potential Oxes in the game.
Yep. That is good. Um, but I also feel like at this point it's just a matter of just running out of value for Jill probably.
Yes, if Daisy dies now, I think Jill is going to start bleeding out.
Yep.
If Daisy can somehow live to see a second scheme, I think we're good.
Yeah. No,
But
I
what's
agree.
interesting, Daisy took that hit, but she take is it? Oh no.
No, I like that. I think that's good
Okay.
because you're getting another Jill card and discard, right?
Yeah. I think it's the fact that it was a Jill card that we saw lost. If it was an
Yep.
any, oh god.
Oh yeah, that would be brutal. But I think if it wasn't any though, you just block with that instead of the discern arms, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. But
So
still, if there was an any in hand that had to be played protecting Daisy, that's one less card for Daisy to play, Jill to play.
yep, yep,
Especially if that was like a jetpack or something, or a cloth. That's no jetpack. You don't really care about cloth. You can't attack with it.
yep. Yeah. Cloth wouldn't be too bad. Jetpack would have been brutal. I feel like red-handed would have been really bad.
Yes.
I think that would have been the worst option. Energizing spray would be pretty annoying.
Yeah, but it's mostly just like, can Jill attack with this card in the late game? Because a Jill attack in the late game is not just a pass; it's kind of like a pass and a half because she can heal off of it.
Yep, yep. And that is one thing. Wukong's printed values are pretty low.
Oh yeah, they're
Um,
all.
and we know that one Wily Fighting's at the bottom, and he's used a Golden Chainmail and a Tortoise form. So
He's
we're
got
getting to the point
yeah.
where a three will probably get it muted, which is pretty good. That's something for Wukong to watch out for. Of course, it's only relevant once Jill actually takes damage, which is yet to
Yeah.
happen. But yeah, game's pretty close.
It's hard to tell right now.
Very hard to tell. I think if a lot of it's going to come down to if Daisy's somehow able to get that last game off.
I think you just slam the scheme as soon as you see it right now. Yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. No way you don't. You're only getting two cards back though, but that's
but still
better
plus
than
one.
nothing. Still a double pass, which is bad, and two cards in your deck. But one.
Is it
Um,
really a double pass because you draw a card?
yeah. If you're putting two cards in your deck, you draw one of them. The draw cancels out one of putting the cards in the deck. So then it's like you
Oh, yeah,
played a
true.
card
Yeah, no, you're
for
right.
pass, and
You're
then
right.
also put a card in your deck.
Math is hard.
So good. Um, what? I mean, comprehend would be best here probably,
Yeah.
as always. Yeah, I think comprehend would just go crazy.
Taking the utility. Okay. That
Okay.
is three Jill cards now.
Yep. I think you go for the draw every time, right?
Yes. There's no reason to do anything else. Draw either digs you for the Daisy scheme, or it finds you a defense for Daisy.
Only situation where you don't is like if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to draw for fatigue, but I think you just want to dig for that scheme as soon as possible.
Yeah. Which is why Wukong runs in with the Jinkubang right now.
Yep. Um, he's out of taunting laughters though. That's pretty good.
Again, we haven't seen any cows this game.
Nope. I think a an infinite strikes would be pretty crazy here.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what I'm most scared of if I'm Jill. Because with only one jetpack left, it's pretty hard to get away from that.
Unless he has the
Uh,
jetpack in hand. If he has the jetpack in hand, then he just kind of laughs.
yep, yep. With only one of them though, it seems kind of.
Laser
Ooh, that's
pin.
pretty good.
Oh, it's a cow. She's dead. She's
Ooh.
dead. You can't save her. Wait, no.
Yeah,
You can
you have
move
the
his
boost
battle.
four, you definitely spend it, no question. If you have it,
He has the battle of wits. We know that.
yeah. So you spend it, right?
Yes, always.
Absolutely. So, ooh, that was a good block there.
Yep. If it was the Jinkabong, would have been perfect, but
Yeah, yeah. But on,
come on. Come on. You need to keep Daisy alive.
you gotta spend
He doesn't have the scheme
the
in
battle
hand. If
width
he has
doesn't
the
even
scheme
really
in hand,
matter here, right? Like, just yeah, just absolutely the right call.
yeah.
One health, and we know that Wily fighting is low, so it's still pretty hard for Wukong to guarantee lethal on Daisy.
Stuff
Nothing in the
like that
last
is
laser pen
why
though is pretty bad.
stuff like that is why people like Kiet and Angel really push that insightful is Jill's best card. And they make a
Yep.
pretty convincing argument sometimes.
I could like it's a good card, and I could maybe see it if she didn't have so many like absurd cards.
Well, the problem with Jill is that every card is a good card.
Yeah, but like every card is good, but like hot red handed, energizing spray, uh, indestructible cloth, stasis diffuser. Like she's just some insane cards. Which again move to melee, so very justified.
Mm-hmm.
Close. It is you now have to like boost to get to Daisy, which is great.
Yeah, but it's only a boost too. You always YOLO it if you can.
Yeah, but you do like you start to get to the point, depending on what he has in hand, right? If he doesn't have like a blue to discard, then he's trying to get to the point of like if he goes in and Daisy does have a defense, he doesn't get the kill. Like you've wasted a lot of value at that point.
True, but I don't think you can let Daisy live.
That's also true. It's really just a question of do you take the turn to set up and try to like go for the pin, or do you just YOLO in right now?
I think you YOLO it. Honestly, what do you talk? 72 on attack might be kind of sick.
I mean, I think if you have it, you probably infinite strikes. I would say
Yeah, yeah, and you definitely want to try and like pin them in if you can.
because like Jigabay at this point is pretty risky to throw for Wukong because he can't like if Daisy just didn't draw defense, he wastes that opportunity and doesn't get the kill. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Ox isn't bad. Ox is likely going to get the kill if you have it as well. But there
yeah,
is still
because
that five block.
oh, attacking Jill.
Yeah,
What do you
interesting.
think about that? Holy
Ooh,
shit!
okay, that's interesting.
Well, that changes the math.
It does. It definitely does. Okay, I wonder. But the thing is, Jill still has so much healing left. I feel like I don't know if Wukong has the damage anyway, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I mean, Jill can have healing. Wukong also has healing, and Wukong didn't take 7 damage.
Yep, that is true. I'm just thinking because like Wukong doesn't have that much damage left, right? One Ox potentially. Um, and then it's just
One
like Jingu
ox,
Bang,
2 Jengu bombs.
the last
Yeah.
Wily fighting, and then pretty much. So it's iffy, I think. Um,
Yes, but I do think that Wukong landing that ox is still really good.
yep.
7 damage is 7 damage.
No, it's huge. It's really good. It's just it is it is painful to see them not go into Daisy and get the kill.
Hey, Flum, remember how you were saying that Jill is really good at causing a
I was
deck lead
about
to
to
a
say that. I was
deck?
about to say I was like, and there we go. Jill's now down in deck, which is yeah, he's good at that. Really good at that. Um, I really like Jill's card back. I don't know. I feel like people don't like it. I think it's
Do people not like Jill's card back?
I feel like a few people don't at least. I think it's
I think it's cool.
yeah, it's my
It's
favorite of
not like
that
the
set
best.
for sure.
It's not the best in the game by any means, but it's cool.
That's not that I like it. It's good.
I
I think
think
it's
my personal favorite in that set is Annie's, just because it looks like a playing card back, and I think
I
that's
do
sick.
really like that. It is really cool. Annie is probably the best, but I like Jill's too.
Yeah, no, Jill's is nice.
And Tussle's
I
card
really
backs are
like
pretty.
I really like Jill's card back because it reminds me of Fallout, just like the art style they use there.
I can see that. I can see that.
It's like I look at Stasis Diffuse and it's like, oh yeah, that's Fallout.
Yeah, totally. Wow, that is super Fallout. I didn't even. I don't think I like consciously realized that, but no, you're totally right. I really like Jill's art style though. I always like when they have kind of like a monochrome.
And that's why Cobble and Fog is awesome.
It is, yeah. And there we go. Yeah, there's Daisy dead.
It's oh, what is his hand? I have to wonder.
I mean, I can see a world where he took it with the defense in hand.
Yeah, like you definitely don't have a Daisy card, which sucks because now you have 3 dead cards in your deck.
Yep, that's pretty bad. And yeah, deck counts are pretty even at this point, and Wukong still has potentially two passes, so this is looking pretty
And
bad for Jill.
heal. Oh,
Certainly not a game over by any means, but just looking at
that's not great. Uh, all right, it's relevant, so let's do a defense count right now for Joe. 1 insightful,
Mhm.
1 red-handed, 1 jetpack, 1 stasis, 1 cloth, 1 utility.
And both hypnosis.
Yes. So she's still got plenty of defenses.
Yep, she got
The
plenty of
problem
defenses.
is she's only got 1 red card, so she's gonna have to start attacking with those defenses.
Well, she has the two energizing spray. So
I forgot about energizing spray. Never mind. There's still
problem
so
with
many
energizing
cards.
spray though is it isn't a pass.
Yeah,
Also, it
it's
sucks if
half
you
past it's a heal, but
yeah, it's like half a pass because not.
actually not even because you might attack into a tortoise.
Yep, that's true. And you could also attack into Golden Chainmail where you know.
Right.
So pretty unfortunate. I almost
Funnily enough,
if I'm Jill and I with like energizing spray, I would almost save them for like a really late game and
yeah.
try to make like Wukong, take 2 damage. Like in fatigue, all the clones are dead, and then you spread them both into.
Funnily enough, though, if Jill is on 1 HP and she attacks into energizing spray, it doesn't matter if she has the tonic on, she'd die before she can heal. I
Yep,
doubt we'll see it, but
yep.
it would be funny.
There's also the problem that at that point, you can always bewilderment away.
Well, yeah, but that's less funny.
Yeah, yeah. So I think you. I think. I mean, I think if you're Jill, if you have a Daisy card, you have to boost in and hit Wukong here. But I'm guessing
I don't
no.
think he has a Daisy card. He would have blocked with it if he
Yeah,
had.
yeah, yeah. But he could have top decked it, right?
True.
Or I guess you could top deck this one where you couldn't. The good news is at this point, another Ox isn't really all that scary. The bad news is he can just take back Phoenix form again.
Which we know he has in hand.
Yep. And Jill can't
I,
offensively cancel, so there's nothing she can do about that.
I think what Jill needs right now is a baller red-handed.
Hmm. I think that would be, yeah, I think that would bring her back in this. Um yeah.
Unfortunately,
The problem at this point is like,
Wukong does still have a little bit of garbage left.
yep. The other thing is like, I feel like at this point, if she attacks a clone, they probably just take it
Yeah.
or block with 72, which isn't great for you when you're throwing red-handed, right? Like,
And you just know that if you attack that clone with the red-handed, you're hitting that last fiery eyes just to rub it in.
no. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
But F Plus's positioning is good here. He's forcing the boost out of Jill. I
I
said, if you
never
have a
realized
Daisy
that
card,
Fire Edge was his only boost one.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
Wiley and
Oh, Wiley.
Phoenix are
Yeah,
off boost one.
right. Right. Okay.
But yeah, no, if you look at it, boost values in Volume 2 are actually kind of insane.
Yeah. Achilles are kind of low, but that's it.
Yeah. Like, you have Yananga, who, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just
This
boost three
guy.
city. It kind of irritates me that they will like give Yananga only boost threes and then move two melee characters. They're like, you get 15 boost ones. Have fun. But that's life, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you're Nanga, sometimes you're Luke Cage.
Yeah. At least Luke Cage can like teleport in.
Yeah. And
Like
he has Mitzi.
freaking Squirrel Girl and Cloak and Dagger. They're like, I'm
I
getting
think there was some evil witchcraft involved in Teen Spirit, because that's the only rationalization I have for
yeah,
that.
I don't. The boost values in that set are nonsense.
Even Miss Marvel, she has the best, but she could have a
Yeah.
little better.
No, her boost values still suck. Like I don't. It's probably just me, but like if a character doesn't have a boost card and they're like a melee character, I really don't see a lot of reason not to just give them good value.
It's for the ambush counterplay.
Yeah, I guess. Like Luke's fine. A, he has a boostable card, and B, he has Misty, and he's so good at everything else that it's like fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, had it right with Alice.
Yeah. Well, Alice has early setitis.
Yep. But like, at least Alice has like move two melee characters. She has a lot of big good boost
Tortoise.
values, so
Ooh,
there's that.
what are we seeing? What are we seeing here?
Yeah, this is interesting. Definitely helpful for. I mean, either way, you can get the kill on the clone or get some
Oh
damage.
no.
Oh, this could be insanely good. Oh no, wait.
Yeah, no, that's not
I
great.
thought that was boost two for some reason. That
I
sucks.
cannot beat it.
If you have, if you drew one of the Jill cards, you can still get or Daisy cards. You can still get 3 damage here, though.
Yes.
Yep,
There we go.
that's
That's
good.
what you
That's
got to
good.
do.
Oh, you do still have to reveal top card Jill deck.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, he's doing it. Oof.
Insult to injury.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a sick
Okay.
power move by Jill, actually.
Here's what you do. If you're Wukong, you attack with infinite strikes because you're willing to bet money that she has the cancel in hand, and you just inflict the mental damage from Jill canceling the infinite strikes and giving you another pass.
That's fair. Although Infinite Strikes is pretty good, but You don't really need
It
it at this point, I
is,
guess.
but if it gets canceled right now, you're happy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, what's the worst case scenario, right? I guess nothing
It
really.
goes into a
I guess the last utility belt,
utility.
maybe.
Yeah,
But like, she's getting that healing anyway, so it doesn't.
and she's not healing on a pass, so yeah.
Yep. Wukong does still have that Phoenix form in hand, though.
Yes, he does.
That's looking a bit scary. Um, and he does still have two blue cards left, which is also something to keep in mind, and a ski and two schemes. So, that being a problem.
Yeah. My least favorite end games, or as I call them, Luke end games, when you get all the way down to like bottom of the deck, and then you only have blues and yellows in hand. It's like,
Yeah.
well, what do I do?
Yeah, those games are the worst.
I should win this game,
The most
but I
fun
can't.
end games, like in the counterpoint, are the ones where you. This has happened to me a few times with Widow. You're completely out of defenses, and then you still win because your opponent can't ever attack you.
Yep.
So satisfying. There was
Widow end games are so cool.
they're so cool. Widow's so sick. It was so. I'm surprised leaving Wukong so open.
I think he's got a bewilderment in hand.
Maybe, yeah, but like still, then you have to play the bewilderment now, right? So would end up be like opening yourself up a little bit. Because I mean, you got to go in
Oh,
and attack him if you're still here.
see, post before the hypno reveal.
You just want to be sick. You choose
Uh,
tonic and then attack with caught red-handed and call out the.
wait. Isn't Tortoise form boost before the hypno ray reveal, or does gadget work differently? I don't think it matters because hypno ray checks for printed value,
Yep.
and so you would boost yours to a 5. And it's not a print 5 anymore. So hypno ray still triggers. Okay. Somebody's just
Yep.
asking about the hypno ray and tortoise form interaction.
Yep. Yep. It's printed value, so it doesn't. Same thing
Yeah.
with like items. One reason Jill's crazy with items.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about a 3 value red handed that gets
Oh, I've thought
boosted?
about it. Oh, I've thought about it.
Oh,
Terror.
I've not thought about it. I've experienced it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh,
Just you know, better skill next time, I guess. And that's a situation where you just take it. You just like 3 damage it is, I guess.
until it's not 3 damage, and it's 8 damage.
Yup.
7 damage.
It's pretty spooky sometimes. What do
Sometimes.
you let's attack it? I could see maybe a insightful here.
So yeah, it may impact the choice of if you use the booster or not, but it's already too late to go back and change it. And also, I I think that Jill would have thrown the boost 3 anyways.
Mm-hmm. That is a good point. Yeah, no, it would impact that, but nothing we can do about it now. And ooh, okay,
Oh
okay,
no,
this
oh
could be
no.
it.
Okay, come on. It's the fiery eyes, isn't it?
Oh
I
my
knew
god,
it! I knew it.
no
I
way.
I hate this game. I
That's
hate this game so much, Floam. Oh my god.
so, that's so evil. No,
You cannot understand the unimaginable hatred within my heart right now.
there is no justice in this world.
Oh my god. I I hate this game.
That's that's the worst thing. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Oh, um,
That's literally the only card in the deck that
Yup.
does that only boosts one right now. I
Yup.
just want chat to remember that.
That's
Wily Fighting is on the bottom. Phoenix Form is in the discard. That is the only boost one left.
that sucks. That is so bad. Yeah, if he had hit anything else, he was in such a good spot actually. Um,
You see, Flom, Red Handed is actually a really balanced card because Justin D. Jacobson knows when you need it to work and he
it's true.
refuses.
It is that is completely accurate though. Ugh, what a ugh. And that's why we have to use the insightful deduction to set it up.
Oh, wait. Guys, Sly Monkey is not any space, it's just in the zone.
Oh yeah, that's true. Gosh, I don't play Wukong enough to.
One of my friends wanted to be a Wukong main once upon a time when we were first getting into the
One
game.
of your ex friends, you mean?
No, that was when we were first getting into the
Okay,
game.
okay,
And that was when I used to basically solo main Little Red, so it wasn't
okay.
that bad.
No, that's not that bad.
That matchup's actually super fun.
That's all right. That's all right. That's a decent matchup. I'll never forget. Pretty early on, I played Beowulf versus Wukong, and I'll never forgive Wukong for making me do that.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, Jigabang. Okay, that's interesting.
I think he's got to have like another 72 in hand and then something else.
Yeah, I guess it's like I'm honestly like I guess 72 maybe infinite strikes.
I think I'd drop the infinite though.
Yeah, like I actually don't know what hand he could have where I would. Uh,
Maybe he had one of the ultimate defenses and he didn't want to chuck it.
I don't think I care about those at this point, really.
I don't think you do, but I'm just trying to
Yeah,
rationalize that.
but it's easy to like, especially with a character like Wukong, it's easy to kind of get into that mental state of just like this card's so good I can't drop it.
Yeah.
Oh, it also might be a card I'm forgetting about. I don't know top of my head. One of the I do. You know what matchup I love? I love Sherlock Wukong.
That
Ironically,
is a really good one.
it's so fun.
The thing that I've noticed, Jill hasn't been on the tonic at all this game. And I think that's kind of biting Jill in the butt.
A bit, yeah. Although she's also been attacked, I think, once.
Well, obviously, for most of the game, she was on 13 health.
Yep.
But she's been on 6 health for a couple of turns now, too.
But at the same time, I think since then, mostly attacked Wukong, and when you're doing that, you do want to threaten damage, right?
Yeah.
Because that's fewer clones. So I think it's probably like right call. You still have a few cards you can heal with.
Yeah. Okay. And this is going to sound weird, but I actually think Jill is really pissed that Wukong is so close to decking out because once those clones go down, you have to get to Wukong for your healing.
Yep, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Um,
Okay, we see the tonic swap.
Same time, yeah, he does have two ultimate defenses left too, so that's something to worry about.
Yep.
Um, Hunt's got to get that 72 off pretty soon though. Because if he gets
Honestly,
it too late,
he
might.
just brings back a cow. Or for some reason, actually, not even for some reason, you bring back. No, you don't bring back a tortoise. I was thinking tortoise stops heals, so
Yeah, I don't think so though.
no, it's probably a bad idea, but it is a funny idea, and we play for the funny.
I think
Oh,
Ooh, okay. Well, we
that
do.
actually worked out.
Oh, that was really good. Yeah, that's great. That's a great situation. Um, I think you have to imagine that there's no
Okay, Jill has
72 in
no
hand,
cancel now though.
right? Which means I think you could almost figure out what Wukong has in hand right now. It's probably like 72 Bewilderment, Fiery Eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah. We know he has fiery
We
eyes
know it's
right
Fiery
now,
Eyes, so it's either because I think he plays 72 if he has it.
or Jingubong, because Jingubong could be mean.
No, like on defense, like when he
Oh, okay.
played.
Uh, there we go.
Oh, let's go, let's go. Okay, well,
That's massive.
a little bit risky to throw the Jingle Bang there, but I guess it's still passed. So I feel like with only 5 cards left and one of them being a scheme,
Wukong might be running out of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, I think Wukong. I think Joe might have this. Tough call though, because I think Jill does still have 2 dead cards in her deck
Yes.
and a defense card. Ooh, it's a tough one. Interesting thing about Jill. Jill and Daisy have the same number of unique cards.
Yes. Because most of the deck is Jackalope.
And Jill only has 2 more cards in general, which is just funny. Right.
You mean like Jill specific cards?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like Jill can play 2 more cards than Daisy, basically.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah. Right now, Jill has yeah, one, two, three. She has 5 cards she can't attack with out of 8. One cloth.
yep.
Yeah, one cloth,
One helpful.
2 hypnotist.
2 hypnotist. I forgot about hypnotist. Yep. No,
Yeah.
you're right. That's tough. Um, I still think you have
I
more
think
attacks left than Wukong though.
yeah. Does
Going just
Wukong
cause
back off now?
72 to Infinite and Wily.
Yep. Yeah, you back off. If Jill comes in, you block with 72, bring back a cow.
Yep.
Or you block with 72, bring back Phoenix, Phoenix maneuver, kill the
Yep.
clones.
Issue though, right? Is a bewilderment left, right? Yeah, that's tough. If you didn't have the bewilderment yet, I think Jill would be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good to save that. Because like
So
then
this is
Jill
a
backs off,
really
discards two
interesting
Daisy
move.
cards, right? For overdraw.
Yeah, 2 Daisy cards.
And then if Wukong comes in, you just cancel it.
Yes.
And
But that's why I don't think Wukong goes in.
well, but like he's gonna have to go in soon, right? Because he double maneuvers, and then Jill double maneuvers, discards 2 cards, and then Wukong would, all the clones would die and everything. Um, and he, you would be able to get 72. Ooh, turn.
Oh, Floam, you should probably turn off your cursor on Vorpal.
Oh yeah, how do you do that?
Just in
Oh,
the
it's right there.
bottom right, just click the cursor button.
There we go.
Yep.
That. Um, oh, it's been a long game.
I mean, it's Wukong and Jill. Are you really
Yeah, not
surprised?
surprised. Just it's been good though. Um, I think you always just cancel here, no matter what.
That's why it's an infinite strikes.
But like that's fine. I think with Jill, I think you just don't risk it. I actually think, yeah, it's infinite strikes. You cancel it. You either then get to attack Wukong, which um either means you're getting a damage or he's using his bewilderment, and then you just probably have it. I think.
Yeah.
Um, so it depends on what Jill has in hand, I suppose. Because
Remember to swap to your tonic, my friend.
yeah, um,
Yeah, no, I think Jill has it in the bag.
yeah, I agree. I think that the going into attack there from Wukong was a mistake.
Yeah, I think Wukong had to double maneuver.
That I still don't know for sure if he had it, but I think that was definitely
Yeah,
the
but I don't think he has it if he goes in.
yep. Is Jill even no? He doesn't need to attack here, but that's okay, right? Um, I think ideally you attack with the insightful.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much right now. You just
Yeah, but it's just a
attack.
3. You're
Like,
probably getting healing, and I don't think you want to use the 5 because it gains
you're
an action.
guaranteed to get healing if you swap to your tonic.
Yeah, you have to go tonic for sure, right?
Yes.
Tonic. You can also attack with jetpack. That's the other option.
Yeah, because Wukong can't kill you right now.
No, no, there's no chance of that happening. I think you just need to attack for the pass, the healing. And I don't think you want to use the 5 because it's not a pass, and also if he plays less bewilderment, then the 5 becomes just like a really scary combo tool to finish off Wukong in the end game.
Yeah, because he has both of those left. Jeez.
Yep. Ooh. He, oof.
Oh no.
You have to imagine his
Oh
hand's
no.
pretty bad if he's doing that, I think.
But his hand can't be bad. We know what his hand is.
Well, there's 2 cards not in it, right?
We know what his hand is. If he double maneuvers.
Yeah. But like maybe he doesn't have the jetpack or the insightful deduction there? Or like he did not start of the turn? Like hypnotist, indestructible cloth, um daisy cards.
And Wukong double maneuvers. Please double maneuver.
And then Jill goes in and hits with this,
With what?
with jetpack.
Yes, yes.
Then hits with jetpack. Moves to, well, he either has to play this or take 2 damage, or take 1 damage, I guess. Looking pretty okay for Wukong. Yeah, I have to imagine he didn't have the jetpack or the insightful deduction in that turn. Those were his 2 draws. So, still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think about what Wukong's out is here.
I think Jill not attacking there was pretty bad. I think this might be.
I think that definitely helps Wukong, but I don't know if it seals it for him.
Yeah. I don't think it's quite sealed, but I don't know. This game has switched so many times between who I think was winning.
Yeah. It's like if Wukong goes to a corner, you kill the clones, Jill comes in to attack, you bewilderment, and then you move to the other side of the map, you double maneuver, you go down to 6. Jill probably attacks with tonic up. So she's at 8, she maneuvers down to 6, and then can she reach you?
Yeah, I think he probably has this because
I don't
if he
know.
go,
I don't know if the health is in his favor.
problem is like if he goes in this corner, right? Like Jill maneuvers in and boosts, and then moves here. I guess if she moves here though, and still with a boost 3 reach the other side of
Yeah,
the
that's
map.
what I'm thinking. But
Yeah, so at that point, it's probably. Um, yeah, I think she. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think she has this. Um, I don't think Wukong can go in here.
okay, so if Wukong goes to the player one starting space, I think Bewilderment can get him more than 5 away.
Even after the jetpack move too.
Oh, okay, no, not after Jetpack move too. You're right.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, you go here, but then
Yeah,
yeah, I think pretty good.
yeah, no, I think Jill has it.
I agree. I think so. Um, although, yeah, because I think he's not gonna have enough health left.
Yeah, because Jill boosts in with her last hypnotist. No, no, you had it right. You had it right. Come on in, Plaza.
I mean, I don't think it matters too much, right?
It doesn't.
The jetpack's such a good card. Sometimes movement effects are kind of underrated.
Yeah, movement effects are honestly one of the most important effects for like fatigue play.
You know, one of the bigger issues of Winter Soldier.
Yep, he
Uh,
has nothing. Yep.
my Fist of Khonshu,
Nice.
frankly,
Get it back.
underrated.
What'd you say?
I said my Fist of Khonshu is frankly underrated.
It is, but also it's all not like the craziest thing in the world.
It's good at clutching the end games, though. I've won a lot of games because I was able to move my opponent away in fatigue with
It's
that.
really good against She-Hulk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you
Um,
attack into a nerve cluster and then you just catapult her across the map.
yep. Nerf clips are so weird.
Yeah.
Like you can still move She away. It's
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so I think Jill has this in the bag now.
yeah. So
Yeah, because Wukong teleports away. He has to maneuver. So he goes down to 6. Jill maneuvers down to 4, and
boosts
then
and
boosts, and then kills you with 2 5s.
yep.
Dang. Dang. What a close game.
I'm wondering, like, one, if you defended with 72 there instead of Bewilderment.
I don't know, because then he takes 2 damage,
Yep,
and then he still has to maneuver, and then he attacks with an ox,
yep.
and Jill just plays cloth, boosts it, takes no damage from the ox, and then kills you with 2 5s.
Except then you have the Bewilderment to teleport away still.
Yeah.
So then Jill to double maneuver goes down to
No, then she attacks you with insightful.
yep. So then she maneuvers once and would go down to what? Four, five, 4 health. Um, and then yeah, then Wukong couldn't wouldn't have a card to boost with, so we just have double maneuver. But then Jill I think would have to double maneuver or would have to boost in. I guess it would depend on if she could get in. Would she have enough health left? I don't know. It's close.
I think she still had it.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah. That was pretty good positioning by Wukong.
But what does Wukong even do here? He like goes in and he attacks 72.
Yeah, I mean, you
That's
could double
it.
attack Wily 72, I guess.
I, you could 72 Ox.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 72 ox. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but then Jill just double attacks with fives.
Yeah.
No matter what, I think you're just done.
Yeah, because you goes insightful and then oxen. Although Wukong will take. Yeah, as long as the pleasure cards right, you'd still win, but only at like one. Although tonic, so I think that's the closest we go for. Crazy game.
Yep. So, Golden Bat, Little Red. What is your feeling on that matchup?
I haven't played it. I don't think. I would imagine Little Red's pretty good there, though.
I am really interested to see it firsthand because I've spoken with Bergie about the matchup,
Yep.
and he's obviously a big Little Red fan. So I want to see what he can pull out against Golden Bat.
Yeah, I feel like effect damage is pretty good against Bat. I think that's a huge win.
Huntsman
Um,
is also an absolute beast.
yes. And I don't know how well Goldenback can really kill Huntsman, right?
Depends on the map.
Yeah, but
Like,
like Goldenback's just kind of a slow character, like not
yeah,
movement wise, but just like tempo wise.
if you can bring Golden Bat to like a map where he can't easily alpine over, we're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Yep. Like even then, I think he can probably live like a few turns at least, which can get pretty scary if he's throwing sixes and one. The play, and then let's see.
Ox.
Yeah, you take back the ox, but I'm almost wondering if you take back the ox and then maneuver. Jill has to maneuver in and attack you. With the right. You go down to so you would get 8, and then you would go down another 2, then 5. So you would go
You'd be at 1.
1. Yep, not quite.
Yep.
Because then she double maneuvers. In that case, you actually take like the tortoise. Back tortoise. Sends all our 2, 5. So then Wukong double maneuvers. Ooh, wait! If you pick tortoise, do you win?
Do you? Because Jill is.
Because Jill still has to double maneuver, or still has to maneuver in to attack you. She can't double maneuver because if she does, then double maneuvers and she has to maneuver and she dies, right? So she has to come in. He blocks with Wily, bring her down by 1, which doesn't really matter, but he takes 2 damage, attacks with the other one
Yeah.
into Tortoise,
Wukong
boosts it for
and
3, does 3. So now Wukong's at. No, because then he has to maneuver, so he'd be at 8, so then he'd be 3, and he would have nothing to attack with. Yeah, so very close, but not quite. Not quite. Unless
So sad. I would have loved if Tortoise Form somehow clutched out a game for once.
it's very close to clutching out a game. Very unfortunate, I think. Would have just needed. Still have one less card. I think you could do it. Tortoise. Ooh. Wait, no, wait. You do take back the tortoise. You don't maneuver. You play Fiery Eyes, and then you both draw. Oh no, because they don't. Your opponent doesn't draw one because pardon. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Fiery Eyes is just completely dead right now.
Very unfortunate because pretty sure no, but got to go through all the options, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Well, Ox is the funny play, and I appreciate that. Yeah, just throw a cow at him. He takes it. He takes it.
Legendary take.
Wait, no, he's not boosting for the health differential?
Wait, not boosting actually might lose him the game. It does.
Oh no.
He actually loses. Or no, because he heals. No, I think no. Yeah, because he heals from tonic.
Yeah.
Like you're there for a second.
Oh my god. Oh, just barely.
Yeah, I think that'll do. Whew,
Oh my
crazy
god.
close game. Holy.
Holy crap. One HP.
Craziest part. If he didn't have this last card in hand, he would have lost. Like if he didn't have that last card, it was discarded, would have lost.
That's insane.
What a crazy game. Holy.
Holy crap.
Whew. That game was absolutely insane. I think, yeah, I think getting that one Daisy scheme off really turned the game around. That and getting full value from one of the red-handed.
Yeah. If Wukong had one more card to play there.
Yep. Hard. Yeah, that was crazy. It was really, really close. Um,
Golden Bat Little Red. All right. Well, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I need one after that game.
yeah, yeah, fair enough. Mm,
All right, so we see Golden Bat taking map in Golden Bat Red, which is definitely the right choice.
Pick a map. Okay,
Yep, yep.
this map should be here.
By the way, Point Pleasant isn't available. You might want to remind the players that Point Pleasant
Yeah, I was gonna say.
exists.
The Point Pleasant isn't there. Just a reminder that you can pick Point Pleasant if you want to. I don't think either of them are very likely to pick that matchup, but
I don't know. I think Point Pleasant for Golden Bat might be a legit pick, just so you can get Huntsman.
yeah, yeah. Um, but I feel like they're probably better move format.
It's
No,
less about move four and more about the fact that there's so many damn connections on that map. It's impossible to
that's
hide
true.
somebody.
Oh, that's fair. But if you're gonna do that, do you not just pick Sanctum?
Oh yeah, I forgot Sanctum exists. I
Sanctum's
try to
actually
forget
sick.
that Sanctum exists sometimes.
Sanctum's a hype map.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
No, it's not. Sanctum, it's the map I go to when I don't want to think. It's like, okay, my positioning doesn't matter. I just want to throw cards at you.
Yeah, that's fair. It is what the map does.
It's like, all right, so I can boost and I'll be three away, or I can not boost and I'll be three away. All
Yep.
right.
But here's the reason Sanctum's hype, right? It's
Okay.
because move to melee fighters can finally do something on it. Some,
But I have Raptor Paddock. I am not a big fan of Sanctum.
it's better than the opposite. It's better than the U, right?
Oh, absolutely. Don't get me wrong.
So
At least on Sanctum, you have games you can play.
Sanctum's
I'm
a very
all
silly map, but at least it's silly in like a kind of fun turn your
yeah.
brain off way instead of a I want to die turn your.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I seem to be mostly alone in this, but I quite like items. I think they're fun.
I think it depends on the items. I think Helicarrier is a brilliant map and I love it.
I love Hell's. I actually like Hell's Kitchen. It's I think it's like
I think
ridiculous to
Hell's
me, but
Kitchen as a map is good. I think the payphone should not exist.
the payphone's complete bull. But counterpoint, it's so good that you just use it like turn one and no one gets value from it most of the time.
I still don't like it.
It's mostly just like for Houdini and Genie. It's
Hmm.
but that only matters if they go first and well, like advantage.
Yep.
I don't I mind Hell's Kitchen a lot more with full advantage, but I think with split advantage I'm actually okay with it.
Yep.
That's pretty stupid for Medusa though, so there's that.
Yet the item map that I hate the most, Navy Pier, though. Oh man.
Navy Pier is pretty dumb. I
Oh
honestly,
man.
my least favorite thing about Navy Pier is it's pretty easy to get pinned turn one if you go second.
Have you ever been pinned by a T Rex on Navy Pier?
I have not, thankfully. Thank God. I did play a few games against as Winter Soldier against Euroskater's Widow on that, or not Widow, Yananga on that map,
Oh, you're cooked.
and I literally never got like it was stuck in that corner all game. One of them I won, but like barely. Yeah, I was just stuck in that corner all game every time.
Yeah, when Winter Soldier first came out, I remember all of the hype around him, and so I messaged UM Williams like, "Hey, what's a good meta relevant Winter Soldier matchup? I want to say, like, how disgusting is this character really?" And I was told Yananga. So
Yep.
we're thinking, okay, what are some of Winter Soldier's best maps? I don't know, like not Yukon doesn't exist. And
Yep.
I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, if he likes items, and maybe he could get the slushy on Navy Pier. That sounds really good. No,
Yep.
no, it was not good. It was actually terrible.
Is it Bat gets map here?
Wait, that's going to Soho?
Yeah, I'm a little confused about that one.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think this is one of his worst maps. And Little Red's fine here, right? Huntsman's ranged.
Yeah, hide huntsman.
I'm actually like, they were if we're just like wrong and the other person got mad, but maybe there's some
Um.
secret tech I don't know about.
Okay. Golden Bat players of the chat, are we missing something? I play a good amount of Bat. Soho was not on my radar.
I used to play a good amount of bat.
No.
This
See,
tournament has made me get sick of them.
Floam, you have a fatal character flaw in that you're a good person.
It's just, look, when I play this game, I want to make decisions, and some characters just say no to that, you know?
That is true.
Um, I'm just sick of seeing Golden Back. He's just everywhere this tournament. It's just like, ugh.
Yep. No, I get you.
But you're not wrong. It is my fatal character flaw. I also never play Wukong even when he was good. Um, oh, it should be spawned in.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised we didn't see Sanctum come out after you mentioned it.
Yeah, I think Sanctum would have made sense, but it might just be like going for just like a fatigue play. But Lawrence boost values are pretty good.
Oh, they're not the greatest.
There's like a lot of boost threes, no?
Uh, no. She's got the two schemes, she's got the baskets,
Hmm.
and then she's got Into the Woods for her movement.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Get more.
No,
Okay.
mostly twos.
So yeah, maybe this is an okay map. Going for the fatigue play, like,
Problem is, you gotta kill Huntsman.
yep, but you gotta kill Huntsman anyway, right?
Yeah. I just wonder how difficult killing Huntsman will be.
I think it'll be tough. I think, um, just because like if he wants to like attack really early, he has to lose a lot of tempo,
Hmm.
which is pretty bad. And he doesn't like using Alpine early, because he doesn't have anything good to take back. So, yeah, I think okay spot. Red choosing to go second, I think that's probably a good play. Um, because you can kind of force the initiative on bat and try to get some of your effects off defensively. This being a pretty interesting one though. The mulligan from red, so that's a bit unfortunate.
Yep,
Um,
you want to see like stones once upon a time. Those are the things you really want right now.
red is one of the few
Axes.
characters that can actually kind of keep up with Pat's random discards. Three random discards is just already
Yeah,
pretty
because
ridiculous.
bats are what you call it after combat too, so you can't disrupt the basket as well.
Yep, but and red does have three as well, so that's
Yep.
pretty good. I honestly think that card is like a huge part of the reason Pat's so good.
Well, yeah, he can have. I don't know. Most of the games I play, Bat has 4 or 5 random discards, and
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
like
that sucks. I hate it.
that card, Alpine, and Flash of Golden Light.
Yes.
And then obviously the defenses are. This I think maybe my one complaint with TTA as a set. Um, not a big fan of all the three value cancels.
I think it was a cute experiment. It's like here's
Yep.
cancels that are better but have a condition attached to them, and I don't think I want to see that experiment again.
I'm okay with Tesla. The other ones I'm a little more.
I'm actually perfectly okay with Annie's just because Annie doesn't really have a cancel.
I'm okay with Annie's in the sense that I don't think it's like up. It's like too good. I think it's too bad.
Well, yeah, no, Annie sucks.
I think just give her Fate. I'm very much in the
Okay,
group of
well,
like I don't like it. I think most characters should have Fates. Like the vast majority. I just think it makes the game a lot more interesting.
I think I think it depends, really.
Or at least like something faint, like some like if not a faint, at least like an ignore or um
Or,
after
a
combat.
five
Like
value Jaws.
yeah, Yanenka has like everything. Like Yanenka doesn't need cancels because she's so good at everything else.
If Point Blank was a feint, Yen would be top one.
Pretty good. I think a reasonable. This is fun interaction. Um, but yeah, it's
Okay.
ooh, that's a good
Okay,
hit.
that's actually pretty good.
Um, I don't think
Wait. Red wouldn't take damage from that since Bat maneuvered.
pretty good. Seems like maybe he didn't want to play that in that case, but it's still decent to get that discard. So
Yeah, okay. Eh. That's about the only thing I can really say for Bat there.
I think Red definitely got the better end of that interaction.
Oh yeah, the skirmish is so good.
Yo, only thing that really would have been better is probably cancel.
All time. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, Alpine, I
hitting
guess.
an all time pretty nice.
I think Alpine would have been Alpine or
This
cancel.
is hands. This is hands.
Yeah,
100% of the time it's hands.
one downside of hands is that it doesn't. Like, you get the card back, but you don't get the symbol immediate baskets. You can't unless you boost.
But you get pelt in the basket. Health is pretty scary. I have won games by faking mouth for most of the game just by constantly having pelt up.
Yep, that can definitely work against, especially against like Winter Soldier. It's pretty.
Yeah, one of my favorite games. I was Little Red against Robin, and
Yep.
I had like no good defenses, but I kept having pelt. And Robin, it was so funny. Robin just like, damn. Oh, okay, that's 2 damage. Nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But
That's pretty,
Robin just like, damn. How does this guy keep calling all of my baits?
yep. Uh, yeah, that's sometimes you just gotta YOLO and hope they don't have it.
Uh huh.
Nightmare Sight is a very fun card. It's not very good, but I like it.
Neat effect. It feels like more of a regroup than his regroup.
Well, no, no. I think Punch is much worse. I usually think Punch Take the Earth is pretty.
Yes, but punch feels good. Like when
Well,
it
you can
works, it's like
defend with
oh
it.
yes.
You can't defend with Punch. That immediately makes it like 10 times as good. And that's fair. I mean, Punch has some good uses, but have you ever used Sight in the end game to realize your opponent doesn't have the one card they need? Pretty
I've
satisfying.
used Sight to make Daredevil not a character.
Yeah, that's true. You've done that. Pretty mean.
The only play that I think has lived up to that is T-Rex on Navy Pier using Zazoom to see that his next 3 cards had a knee and a feint in it. So I set it up so he draws knee and something else, and then feint is on top. I go in and I know he attacks with the knee, and I make him blind boost away the feint.
I in a it's not quite as sick, but in a tournament game like earlier this tournament, I beat Winter Soldier as Luke because of Zazu, like
Nice.
in very large part.
How did
Um,
Zoom win it for you?
I had so it was he had 3 cards. My opponent had 3 cards left in deck, and I don't remember every like exactly what cards were left, but I put the reprogram at the last card, and
Oh
I got the
no.
extra pass, which meant he had to come in and hit me with the reprogram. But because I knew it was the last card and he couldn't like do it yet, he was like forced in a position where reprogram was going to be telegraphed. So I trash talked it so he couldn't recur.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, like there is a more complicated position, but that's basically what happened.
Well, you can't break down the specific position of everything, but
Yeah,
I get what you're
yeah,
playing
it
at.
was like such a. I was like, that was so sick. Um, and he played like crazy well that game too. I think he called like basically every attack I made perfectly.
Nice.
But Zoom saved me.
Uh, who was your opponent?
Um, it was a KBKBZ.
Oh, I played them on ladder a couple of seasons ago. They're really good.
Yep, they're really good. They like did pretty poorly this tournament, but I think it was just like bad luck. But they're very good. Yeah,
I mean,
they were my pool, and
we were just talking about how many good players got
yeah,
knocked out
there's
early
so
this
many.
tournament.
There's so many good players. It's crazy. Um, every match feels like so stressful because it's just everyone's just so good now. Um,
You don't have to tell me about it. You probably saw my Luke Yanenga game.
well, I don't know if I did actually.
Oh, that one was stressful.
There's like a lot of streams I need to go back and watch, partially because they always seem to have them when I'm at work.
Uh, just skip. You know what can happen. But anyways,
It's
we
been pretty
saw
slow.
that yeah, Red double maneuvered after that site be on site, and the players were both saying that Red drew into some crazy stuff. So I'm
That's
expecting like a stones, an axe, once upon a time, something like that.
I was like, I can't hear the players.
Oh,
Um, if I because like I couldn't figure out how to like turn the volume down, so I just muted it.
fair enough.
I didn't want to worry with any more sound based technical issues this stream. Um, one of my favorite little details in the game is how Little Red and Beowulf have a different like bottom corner of their card backs.
Yup.
That's like
The
so cool. I just love that.
ooh, ooh,
Whoa, that's a
Insight of Ancient
wild
Force.
boost.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, maybe his hand's just like that good, but
I mean, this is a flash, right?
yeah, it's got. Oh, that's actually pretty good. No, yeah, that makes sense because he ran around this way from red, which the
Yeah.
only reason you would do that is probably for punch, right? So,
I think he also might have been trying to bait out a mouth.
yep. Not a horrible play though, but I'm feeling pretty good for Little Red. Like I think Little Red's doing pretty good here. Not
Yeah.
really game.
Huntsman's throwing something. All
Um,
right. Pat saw some of the stuff in Red's hand. Does he know that a once upon a time is coming? Or is it just an axe?
it's a tough call. I don't think Axior is probably just the play if I'm red,
Oh,
right?
well, M Plaza just said he knows both possibilities, so it's an axe!
Ooh, into the skirmish. It's pretty tough, but that is a skirmish gone.
Do you
At least
move?
two
Yeah, you
axes
move
left.
Huntsman below red. Yeah.
I like how like there's just a couple cards that everyone just calls something unrelated to their name because the name's too long. Axe, larger than life.
Log.
That's funny.
No,
But
I
I
get
like
you.
that.
It,
Nomad's art is so.
yep.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I say. I don't know. I agree with you. It's really funny. Just yelling log whenever it
Log.
gets revealed. It's like, for some reason, just saying larger than life doesn't have the same emphasis as log.
Log. It's just like log just gives off that like no brain big smack. 5.
Exactly. You get it. It's just like,
Just
this is
like
a 6.
big
Block it.
hit. Uh, log.
Bigfoot smash.
Exactly. He gives off real real Bigfoot smash vibes.
All right.
Uh,
A little red boosting my wolf skin. Just get Huntsman back to safety. Keep knives on top. Yeah,
yep.
that's fine.
Yeah, this
You
is going
don't
pretty
want to
good.
block with that, I imagine.
Huntsman's still alive, so that's good. In fact, Huntsman can take guaranteed one more undefended hit and still be alive. So definitely liking this position from red. Double
This
maneuver
is
is
really
good.
awkward for that right now.
Yeah, super tough. Uh, Sorry for red going here, but
I
you
think,
still can't reach Huntsman or, and then you're not worried
ooh,
about
overdraw.
Flash with Golden Light, because then
Nah,
like
nah.
that's the most broken thing about Bat is that he has so many bad cards he can discard.
Yep. I learned that the hard way during Team League. It's like, okay, I can stay 5 away, I can make his life difficult, and then he discards Punch and Sight 2 turns in the row, and
Yeah,
then
there's no
I'm
getting
Moon
him.
Knight, and I have to start discarding real cards.
Bat never has to approach. It's just um, almost I don't know what you do here, you're red, because this is definitely a little awkward now. Um,
Uh, yeah, and with red, if you overdraw, you're messing up your basket.
oh, and I don't think you can afford to just waste two cards of value. Maybe you boost in and hit with the Huntsman if you have another 4.
I don't know, because then you're ending Huntsman right next to Bat. You're basically serving him up on the silver platter.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think you're gonna need to. I think you're gonna want to like get those 4s off eventually, right? Can.
Yeah, but you'd prefer if Bat does it on your terms.
Sure. Yep, good positioning. I would
Yep.
imagine yeah, flash of golden light on defense here, maybe.
Yeah. We do see, yeah, I'd like to point out this map has been really working against Bat the entire time. I think
Yep.
Implaz is kicking himself for it.
Yeah, probably. Although that situation there kind of maybe worked a little bit against red, but in general, yeah, I don't think this map's very good for bat. I think it's definitely a tough one. What do we think red's attacking with?
Basket.
I could see it. I could see it. Already, no, hasn't used a basket. Oh no, it has.
As basket because you're expecting a flash.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you
That's
attack with
true.
basket to keep stones online for when the huntsman gets smacked.
Makes sense. That definitely the call. Yep, flash
Yep.
gold light. Yep,
There we
basket.
go.
Yep, perfect. That called just right. Okay, so
Sometimes if you play a character enough, you can see the cards face down.
yep,
Also, people in chat talking about the common names for not so common cards. Handshake, I forgot that one. That one's good.
yep, yep. There are multiple handshakes. Um, what are other ones?
Well, we got Point Dexter bringing up Insight, which is, yeah, that's
Yep,
true.
that's true. There's a lot of insights, and interestingly, all of them are either discard or recursion, which I believe. I think so.
No, Insightful Deduction isn't
Oh,
Discard.
insightful deduction, but that's insightful. That's not technically insight.
Oh, that's such a technicality. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, that's huge. I think for red, I think that's really good for red.
Yeah.
Bit of damage, but like whatever.
Uh, Huntsman might be dead though.
Yep, but he's done eventually, and at least here, he's not in the worst position. I think this is okay. Red can get a double attack on Bat. Um,
Yeah, but depends on what Bat has.
yeah, that's true. But also, Huntsman's only
Uh,
dead if he has the five.
or if Huntsman doesn't have a defense because you
Yep,
just boosted away two of your Wolfskin.
that's also true.
I think if you're Bat, you just smack with the biggest thing you got.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's true. But I don't hate this position for Red. I
Although,
think it's okay.
although, you know, if Bat might not have something that he can make a five right now.
Yep, he totally might not.
Slim chance, but
Hmm,
that's the worst
probably
one.
worst call. Yeah, worst case scenario, I think.
Oh no. Okay, but it's okay because he has three sight beyond sight in the discard.
And two punch shake the earth. So decent chance it's something bad, which means it is going to be the skirmish.
Come on. Sight. Sight!
Ooh,
Let's
let's
go!
go! First time
Oh,
Golden Knights ever got no
I love
marking.
this game.
Good.
Oh, I
What an
love this
incredible
game.
game. Just incredible.
Will said the Huntsman didn't get value this game.
Not really, no. A skirmish out though. And that's kind of what
Yeah,
you
but
expect with Huntsman most games, to be honest. So what are we
this is
expecting?
eyes. This is eyes, I feel.
Maybe, yeah. A little risky when you haven't seen any cancels, but you might just have to go for it. Yeah,
That's
there
why
you
it's
go.
eyes.
Yep, yep.
Because you're expecting the flash.
Very good. The question is, do you attack again with just like a four or something?
I think you attack with a four or with hands.
Yeah, I think those would make sense, but might not have them in hand, in which case that's as well.
Yep. Yeah,
Um,
I definitely feel like anything we say on commentary about Little Red, Bergie has thought about it.
yeah, no, definitely. Um,
It's kind of like if you're commentating one of Zero Skater's Yen or Widow games, it's like he knows.
no, it's really kind of like if you're commentating one of Zero Skater's games.
But yes,
But yeah, no, I definitely know what you're saying. Very much,
yeah.
very, very good. Little
I
red
still
player.
think Bat has to. I don't think Bat can play Fatigue. Bat has to kill Red because Red has two paths left, so Bat is on four health.
Yeah, that's
It
pretty
is
tough.
not going to be very difficult for Red to find four damage.
He's also behind in deck, and he only has two passes, so he's gonna need to approach at some.
Oh, huh. Funny you mentioned that. I didn't even notice.
It's because I mean, I think you just always assume that Matt's ahead in deck, but
I do.
not the case. So not right now.
We haven't seen any Alpine Fortresses come out, though.
Nope.
So, actually, is Bat really behind in deck? He has
No,
five
because it's
passes.
just like a super maneuver. Like he still has
But
to
he
come
has
in and
five
attack,
passes.
right? Like that's the main point. He can't avoid the defensive damage. Basically, he's gonna have to attack.
Does he?
Yeah, behind in health
Like,
and
what if you
behind.
did the Alpines only to recur
Yeah, but
arrive?
with like four health and red still has two passes too. Like
Well, yeah, and I'm saying that I think Red is going to kill him if he tries to play
yep.
Fatigue. I'm just trying to math it out where it's like
Yeah, no.
how
Percent.
far behind.
I just think that like because if that was like super ahead and could just run away, I think it would be hard for red to find four damage just because um if that blocks everything, right? It's fine. But if he can't avoid attacking and she can get her defensive damage, then it's pretty.
Oh yeah, if one mouth goes off, I think Bat's cooked.
I think even mouth injuries at 2 is totally fine here. Um, which is probably what you're hitting, really.
Well, yeah, no. If mouth hits a two, that's half of the damage you need to find.
Yep. And then the other you get from the other Once Upon a Time.
Yep. Arriving in place. I don't know if I like that one.
Yeah, not sure.
Uh, all right. Well, the unfortunate misplay from M Plaza, forgetting he has to place himself in a different space, does mean that red could theoretically reach him.
Yep. But yeah,
Yep, that's just better.
in fact, it kind of probably worked out better for Bat that he had to move there,
Yeah, because now he is within three, but
and it's just kind of
I
like
mean, red.
here's just a better position I think for Red because it's more central. So
Yeah,
it's not really. That's weird.
it's like Bat has to come in at some point. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, for sure.
And when he does, he just gets lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, I think Red's doesn't have this in the bag, but is in a very good spot.
Yep.
At this point, that would basically have to call all of his defense perfectly. Did we already see a maneuver from? I don't.
No, no, we didn't.
Playing Alpine here is kind of unfortunate because you don't have the cancel.
But I don't think you can risk it. I think you just have to go.
I agree. Um, I think this is what do you take back though? Skirmish maybe?
I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know.
I could maybe see going like I don't think the discards are going to be that useful to you anymore.
No.
Probably the pass or the skirmish. Yeah, I think it's one of those two. Quite right, because I don't think you're running out of defense. I don't think you're worried about that. And you still have plenty of attacks left. So just having that extra pass and that extra way to make sure you can get in is good, I think. I think that was the right play.
Yeah. I will argue though that with both skirmishes and the discard, you only have two blocks in your deck that don't take damage over the top of basket or gears.
That's true. But
And every point of damage matters.
only three of those left. Half the four is left, so you can technically afford to take one from each of them and still be fine.
Yes.
That is definitely a fair point.
Yeah, I agree, Zero. I think Bat does just need to find the damage onto red right now.
I think so. I think have it you probably throw the 7 right now. Or no, because then you
Will
risk
you throw the
just dying.
seven?
But like what else? You can't throw anything else really, right? Like I guess maybe punch? I almost think you just risk it, right? Like
Probably. So you're not winning this game otherwise. But the problem is 1 HP is a very bad place to be.
Red might not have it though, right? Like and because like you aren't getting 6 value
Red
splash from the white
has
right
like
now.
50 different lethals if you're on 1 HP.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you have punch, you maybe throw that, but
Ooh.
hey,
Ooh,
that tells
okay.
me bad defenses from right.
Oh. Oh, that's bad because that's 3 damage.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's like atrocious
Uh-oh.
position.
And you don't even set up anything on offense.
No, yeah, that's bad.
Uh-oh. Okay. Signs of life for Bat?
Yeah, that was
And honestly, if you went for the super strength there, You hit him with the full 7. That's 4 damage. That gets red down to 7,
Yep.
which is only 2 damage until red can't afford to block with her defenses.
Yep,
Like
that's
her
very true.
auto.
So this is
Uh oh.
tight.
Uh
That being
oh.
said, that is out of these. So if he doesn't have a pass in hand, he has to discard. You could discard the sight, which is good. But discard something or go in, take at least 2 damage from mouth.
I think you go in, right?
Yeah. He did maneuver though, so no Alpine. Does make things a little iffier because like then you're hitting into potentially mouth, not getting any damage. Feels a
Yeah,
bit bad.
but I don't know. Bergie just telegraphed that his defenses are looking really sketch right now.
Yep.
I think you go in. I don't think you can afford to back off.
I don't know though, because
I
losing that 3 damage from Little Red's pretty bad at this point. Close. Surprised about that. Makes sense.
all right. Once again, we are telegraphing a mouth.
Yep. We're gonna see the same situation again. Alpine in for an attack or
Hey, funnily, you can't even go in with flash right now. I'm realizing that's only 2 damage.
yep.
If you Alpine.
Yep. Yeah, it's what I
Oh,
was saying earlier with super strength might actually be a good call there because like you didn't have anything else good to attack with, really.
yeah. And, at 4 HP, I think you risk it just because, I mean, 2
Yeah, I think
HP
if you have the
really.
Alpine and the super strength, you're kind of telegraphed that she didn't have good defense at least a few turns ago. So
Yeah,
I don't
I
hate that.
think you're in a losing spot. You have to make something happen.
Very true.
Don't
I think there's
wait.
a
Don't
chance Bat can
do.
survive at 4 health, but it's just so risky.
He, I agree with Bergie. We ball.
Yep.
But if you, I don't know, if you try to play it out on 4 health, you're basically assuming that you're clairvoyant and you can win every defensive combat call.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think that's super. And you also have to like, he still might not be able to just run away at that point because he's so behind in health.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, I think he has to go in eventually, and I think this. I'm not a huge fan of the
Little Red still
taking back the I
has.
beams there.
Yeah. Yeah, he brought back I beams, which I agree with.
I don't know because I don't think you have a lot of you're going to have a lot of opportunities to attack them. I think you just want to. I think a skirmish would have been better because I think when you do attack, you just want to be getting damage.
Fair.
Red only needs a few of her cards left.
Okay. 2 damage.
Like yeah, at this point, it's like
From
hmm,
how Bergie's talking, I feel like he has 7 lethals in hand.
yeah. I don't actually think there's any
I
way for
feel like
that.
Berkey's sitting on a hand of basket, once upon a time right now. Just a gut feeling. Never
Yep.
mind.
The ultimate play is you attack with
Oh, wait.
hands.
Yeah, wait, I'm realizing now. If Berkey has once upon a time, he just wins now. Because Bat attacks and then dies.
Yeah. I think he moved 5 spaces though. Did he boost?
Uh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes, he did move 5.
Uh, I think you moved 5 spaces without boosting.
Oh, okay. We can't count.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
One, two, three. No, you're right. I'm dumb.
we were
Um,
counting from bat spot. That's why. Ignore us.
yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm just tired. I haven't slept.
How much sleep have you gotten?
The question is, do you go in as Bat?
With knives up, I don't know if you can.
The thing is, I think Red can pretty easily keep knives up the whole game at this point.
True, she's got
So the
one
question is,
axe,
like, do you
a
think you can
basket.
never attack again, or do you just go for it now when she's least likely to have?
Uh, Actually, how many knives does Red have left? She has one mouth, two baskets, one axe.
We only one axe left. Let's change things.
She only got four knives.
That's true. That's a fair
Red
point.
did. That means she can discard something else and then knives. So about
Yeah,
four turns of keeping knives up, but I don't know. I don't know. It's an
should be
interesting
enough, but I
consideration.
could be wrong. Probably like super strength.
Yeah, no, you don't want roar right now.
Um, Honestly, if he has it, I think a great play would be into the woods and then attack with basket,
Yep, into the woods, basket, walk
or into
away.
the woods, hands basket, because you're okay ending next to him because he can't attack you if you have basket.
True. Yeah, and none of the into the woods you have left threaten anything like effect based right now.
Yep. Okay,
Ooh,
makes sense.
interesting. Yeah, yeah, you're not really playing for discard value right now, and bats boost values are poo poo garbage. So
Yeah. And when he's blocking, he's always blocking with the feint or the 5 block, which means you're never
yeah,
getting damage.
yeah, no, I like it.
I think that's great. And then the only thing I think he's attacking with here is basket, right? There's no chance of anything else.
It could be hands.
But if it's hands, he doesn't have oh, but he would just have mouth. Yeah, that's fine. Basically do the same thing though, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. And bat can't attack.
Well, bat can attack.
He can't attack if, you know.
I think bat does attack because
There are two
bat.
cards that kill him here though, right? Like if he didn't attack last turn, this turn's just strictly
Yes.
worse.
However, I don't know if bat can just keep running.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I think he's kind of committed to that play at this point. But yeah, this is looking like definitely look
I
like
don't know.
Little Red's game to lose.
Yep, just maneuver into the woods, hit him with something.
Oh, yeah, move her into the woods would be great. Definitely a weird game, but
Or just maneuver, boost, attack with ears.
someone was fine too. Yeah,
Berkey's positioning is telling me he has the lethal.
yeah.
He didn't have to end within 4, but he did it just because like, if Bat goes in, he dies.
I mean, with only 4 cards left and 2 possible cards he could have for the lethal, that's pretty.
Yeah, but it was still possible he didn't. Now I think there's no way he has it, and we're just going through the motions.
Yep, I think this is probably it. Um, because I think Pat has potentially 3 passes left, but that's with the health total and deck counts where they are. That's not enough to ever attack again.
Would Bat be able to wait? No, no, I don't think Bat would be able to wait until Red's on 4.
Nope, I don't think so. Because Red would have to take
4 or 5.
two pings of fatigue to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's pretty much got this. Unless something crazy
Wow.
happens.
Floam, are we witnessing the impossible happen today? Golden Bat losing in fatigue?
I think we might. I think this might be the first time it's ever happened. Really? Yeah, pretty gnarly. It's always fun to watch people who are just like an expert of their character though.
Oh, Bergie's fantastic with Little Red.
Fergie is just absolutely just a monster with Little Red. It's great to watch.
Yeah.
Little Red's a pretty versatile character too. Very strong character to be good with. I think.
I mean, yeah, she's Fred. She's got like a little bit of everything she needs.
Just don't run up against Sinbad and you're fine. That sure is a
I have
matchup.
never won that matchup ever in my life.
Sinbad also destroys Beowulf.
Yeah, I don't understand what beef Sinbad has with that box.
I don't know.
Sinbad is so weird. Like he just does things to you, and sometimes you can't do anything about it.
Sinbad's. I I might be the number one Sinbad hater.
I think you are. I have never seen anybody else hate Sinbad like you.
I don't really hate Sinbad. I just sort of feel like I just feel nothing about Sinbad. I just think he's kind of boring. Um, think I think it's good for the game that he exists. I just don't think he's very fun to play.
Yes. I like Sinbad because Sinbad is the character that I bust out when I'm playing with newer players
That's
because
fair.
he just has such a simple gameplay loop.
Yeah, I think that's totally fair. I think that's what I mean by like I think it's good he's in the game. He's a really good beginner character. He's great to get people into the game. Um, I just don't think he's very fun once you get good. And I actually like playing against Sinbad a lot. I think he's a fun character to play against. I just think he's really boring to play.
That's fair.
I think he has like maybe the least decision points in the game. A lot
I
of it
feel
is just
like every combat has a decision point of is this the voyage that kills me or is this the commanding that kills me? And I
sure,
have to
but a lot of the
respond to
time
either
that's just
different.
determined by deck order. It's just which one do you have in hand. Um, Sometimes you have both, and then there's a decision, but that doesn't even really happen that much in my experience. I don't know. There's definitely some stuff like not not completely brain dead, but I don't think anyone in the game is. Pretty boring, personally.
He's definitely on the simpler side of things, though. I agree.
I like characters with a lot of decisions, a lot of like tough calls. But he is fun to play against, so I don't mind him too much. Not T Rex, he's boring to play as Anakin. I think like always attacking with hands or basket here, right? Or no, he boosts. Wait, no. Oh, he already attacked. Okay, missed it. I know the blip. I didn't miss it. Bat can't attack here, so I mean he kind of has to, but um, you guys go for health total, or I mean maybe if you have the Alpine in hand, you play that, and no, you don't have this. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Okay, all right. Oh,
That
wrong.
throw character. I think Bat. I don't know. I haven't done the math, so Bat might still have an out.
Maybe. I don't think so though.
I said I haven't done the math. I actually hate doing fatigue math. So if
Speaking
I ever
math on the
throw an
board.
if I ever throw an end game, you know why. But you know,
Yeah, maths. I don't usually like super thoroughly do it either. I usually just kind of vibe it.
eh.
Pretty sure I got it. Which usually like I play a lot of Moon Knight, and for Moon Knight that usually
I was
works. You're
literally
just like
just about to say
yeah,
Moon Knight is the reason why I stopped doing fatigue math.
like you can usually just assume that you're probably winning in fatigue, and it's fine.
It's just Conchu cheats, bro.
But it does cheat straight up.
Conchu is so Conchu is so stupid. I love Moon Knight.
Oh, Moon Knight's the best.
Okay, do
Ooh,
you maneuver, boost into the woods, and hit with hands?
I think if you have it, yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, I don't. That sounds pretty good to me.
I think that's definitely the play if you and
Yeah, like maneuver, boost with stones or something, and then throw
or
out a
just the
hand.
other one of these, right?
The other what?
Okay, if you
Oh,
don't
I think
too,
we want
but
to go in and attack a bat there. Just get the pass.
yeah, definitely think that. Oh, something.
Yeah, no, 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 no. You cannot put that on top.
Yeah, you do that. You do not. Um, any other symbol's fine, just not that one.
Yeah, you get an axe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dex. I think Little Red still has this. She maneuvers, boosts next turn attacks with.
Hands.
Although, yeah, because you can choose not to take the card back.
Yes.
You attack with hands, you're good.
Yeah,
Or
you
you
may
attack with a
return.
four.
Oh yeah, no, that works too. I forgot he had a 4 left.
Yep. Got this. Stupid bat. Take great satisfaction in seeing him lose. Specifically lose like this. It's fun to see him.
Oh yeah, no, Bat losing in fatigue. This is
Oof,
like, oh, this is
that's just a
beautiful.
good time.
I enjoy Golden Bat. Seeing him go down like this, it's karmic justice.
It really is. Yeah. Willamette does have one of the coolest minis. I'll give him that.
Oh, he absolutely does.
Not quite as cool as Moon Knight, but it's pretty cool.
It's good. It's pretty good. Speaking of, I can't wait to see the minis for the Shakespeare set.
Yeah. I'm just even though like objectively the minis for the other characters are probably more interesting, the only character on my mind is just
Fair.
what's Hamlet's mini,
I
basically.
cannot wait to see Titania's mini.
Yeah, that one's probably gonna look the coolest, like objectively, but I just like with every like same thing with the art, it's like, yeah, Hamlet's art is probably not gonna be the coolest, but it's still the one I'm gonna like the most.
I mean, maybe, but Zoe's art for Volume 2 goes
Oh,
so incredibly hard. So,
it's so good, and I do feel like Hamlet could fit very well in that, as like I think it has kind of a darker vibe and pretty dark play.
well, yeah. Also, see, the thing is, Zoe doesn't know how to draw people who aren't hot, so we're good.
uh, True. I'm so
Like, no
hyped
matter
for.
what, we're getting good art out of her.
Yep. I'm so hyped for that set. It's gonna be so good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Best set.
I agree. Oh my
Incredible.
god. I am so glad they revealed the characters just so I can say I need to play Titania. That character is so cool.
I need to play Hamlet. That character is so
Like,
cool.
like, it's one of those sets where anyone can say, "Oh, I'm super hyped for X," and I'll be like, "Yep, I get that."
Yeah. I do. I think Hamlet will be the least, like at first, will be the one people are least interested in, but just so fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk alluding to any details, but man, oh man, I love Titania.
Oh, it's such a good set. Just
Yep,
and that only has one pass left.
yep, yep. That's cooked.
That's game.
These games haven't been like super exciting to watch, but they've been very good games.
I think they've been exciting to watch. Just not they haven't been explosive, but they've been very like
That's a better
interesting.
way to put it. Yeah,
They're very
they've been
like it's
very
much more of like a chess
interesting.
match. It's very kind of slow and thoughtful.
Yeah, everything is super deliberate.
Yeah, deliberate. just
Do it,
just
do
leave it
it,
out there.
do it, do it.
Just throw the 5. Health differential. Yeah.
Differential. Let's
Health
go.
differential. Even though it doesn't actually change the health differential because that actually takes more damage for the same amount of damage. So lower health totals. Yeah. Um. Super well played. Oh, very very good games.
Yeah.
Um,
And so if I could have recurred 2 more of those, then I think it puts me in a better fatigue spot.
Mm-hmm.
Taking so much damage early, and then it got to a point where like it was like if I attack, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, you took so many maneuvers and attacks, which really just aren't that threatening to me because I can just defensive damage you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you want to just be hitting with ability every time, and when the schemes don't show up, it makes it harder. But I don't know. Yeah, the arrives would have been nice. I mean, I was able to kill Huntsman pretty early.
Yeah, you were at 11 though, weren't you?
Yeah,
I consider that a win personally. Yeah, around 10 and the Huntsman dies. That's usually really good for Little Red.
Yeah, when I looked at your deck and I saw this, and this, that's when I knew I was in for a rough one.
To be fair, my draw was pretty amazing. The only tiny complaint was in the mid game. I had only pelt in my hand out of 5 cards, which is why I blocked with my second feint. My second cancel was blocked with. I used it to block because it was my only block. I could have thrown a blank too, but yeah. Other than that, my draw was absurdly good. I got these at the perfect time to like make it so you couldn't really tempo me, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you
at some
couldn't just
point I
run.
just realized that the arrives weren't coming and just attacked and hoped you didn't have it, you know?
Yeah. Had you done that, it would have gotten big damage here because I only had this to throw.
Well, whenever you played that, I guess I had one
You
of these.
attacked with this.
Yeah, these are my two options, and I figured you probably had.
I hadn't played any of them, so you had to assume, but I didn't, so I was sweating. I was sweating.
At that point, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could have been a big game changer, but you can't play for that really in the mid game. You know, that's way too risky.
Rely just on you not having it. You know, I want to try to find some way out of it, but once I got to I had 3 cards left, and I had no rise in hand. I was like, okay, there's no real way I can get out of this. I was hoping that you would just somehow make like a misplay, like you almost did with.
I almost misplayed real hard.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank goodness.
Because I would have just come in, hit with a 5 right there for 5 guaranteed damage, and then just I think been in a good spot there. So that was kind of my only out. But you played well enough that it was not an issue at all.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Well, those were definitely long games.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need to go pretty soon.
Yep.
But I will log it for you. And thank you so much for playing. And thanks everybody for sticking with us here. These are some really thinky games.
Yes.
Yeah, those were great. Those were a joy to watch.
I'm glad. Did any commentator opinions, thoughts?
Very, very well played, especially in that red game. Just very well played. Kind of unfortunate. I feel like some unfortunate draw from bat. There, so
yeah,
it happens. But it seems like probably a pretty good matchup for red. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and the Jill Wukong game was pretty.
That was crazy.
It kept going back and forth. Where it was like, I think Wukong's got this. It was really close.
Oh, the Jingu Bong and the Ox calling out those poorly just killed me.
A little curious on the map pick.
Which for this one or for the other one?
Yeah. So my thinking was, if I can just kill Huntsman early, then I can just make him boost. I don't know if y'all had our audio up earlier, but I played this a couple times for Team League, practiced it, and we found that if you killed Huntsman and then just recurred Arrive over and over again, you could just basically outlast Huntsman or Red, because basically all of her damage comes from when you attack her and she does damage back to you. And so I know if I just get 2 Arrives into Huntsman and then hit with like the 5s or the 4s, I can get him low enough that I basically just need to chip him with one of these and he's dead. So my plan was just to kill him and then just keep recurring the Arrives and just move from spot to spot, keep making him boost over and over again. But one Arrive in the top 27 makes it a little harder to execute.
That's absolutely a winning play, but you're banking it on like the variance of drawing 2 Arrives. But if you pick a big map and then you kill the Huntsman with the Arrives, oh boy, it's impossible because I can't do any damage to you on offense.
Yeah, so. And I saw because you had banned Yukon and Sherwood, so I felt like you were aware too that there's the possibility to outrun with that as well. So
this matchup I have played a ton of. Yeah. I have played this so many times.
So I mean, I think it backfired a little bit, just not being able to get to Huntsman consistently. But I also didn't have the tools to get to him early anyway. So I don't think it would have made a ton of difference in this specific game, but who knows?
Makes sense. I can see that. Very well played though. Sometimes that happens, but great games.
Thank you so much for streaming them.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry about the beginning technical issues.
Oh, no worries.
No, it's all good. All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going to head out.
Hey, good luck with the rest of the tournament, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just want to say those games were fantastic. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Mike. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, that's about it. I need to go eat something. Those were some long games.
They were. Holy crap.
Um,
Thanks for having me, Plum.
yeah, absolutely. Around.
All right. Bye.
Thanks everyone for watching. Here for the rough beginning.